So as you, I'll complete electrolysis, the entire chapter. Okay, so there's just one part left. So that part is basically application of electrolysis. So application of electrolysis in basically two fields. First one is electroplating, and second one is electro refining. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so the two applications of electroplating, before that, I need to correct myself. Okay, so uh, I taught you something yesterday, uh, which is correct only, but something I missed in between. So I just need to add that. So whenever there is a solution, right? Whenever there is a solution, and electrolysis is like happening in this solution. So I put two electrodes, and let's say I have a copper sulfate solution, right? Copper sulfate solution, and I take the anode and the cathode as copper only. So I take both the thing as copper, right? The positive electrode as well as the negative electrode. Now, so since the copper sulfate solution has copper 2 plus ions, sulfate 2 negative ions, OH minus ions, and H plus ions. So now what I missed was, so now you know, because of that preferential discharge and concentration, since concentration of copper is more, right, this copper will go and discharge in the negative electrode, right? So I told you this, and this is perfectly correct. This is totally correct. What I missed was, out of the two anions, none of them will go and discharge in the positive electrode. So neither will OH, neither will SO4. So both of them won't go to the positive electrode and discharge. Rather, what will happen is copper only will go and discharge. So this is the difference between what I taught you yesterday and what is correct. So I missed the point. I like skipped through it totally. So the thing is, so if the electrodes are made up of the same like metal that is made that the electrolyte is made up of, like let's say copper sulfate, same कुरा हिजोको जस्तै. So when the concentration is more, copper will replace both the elements, both the discharge. So it'll replace the discharge at anode as well as it'll replace the discharge at cathode, right? So this is the thing that you should know. So now what will happen is, so in this is the negative electrode. Negative electrode is the cathode, right? So negative electrode is cathode. So copper will go there. So this is the normal thing that was happening. Electron, it gains 2 electron and becomes copper metal, right? Now in anode, now anode is the positive electrode. Now here what will happen is, copper will go, it'll lose 2 electrons and it'll become copper 2 positive. So this is the difference. Alikadi, I taught you a little bit different kind of thing. Not different, actually totally wrong kind of thing. So I taught you the cathode part, right? So copper will go and discharge at the cathode. That is totally 100% correct. The second thing that you should know is, when this kind of concentration body goes up, even in the anode, same metal will go and discharge. Okay, so now in the anode, the ionic form will get discharged. In the cathode, the metallic form will get discharged. So that is the only difference you need to know. So neither will hydroxide, neither will sulfate discharge at the what is that, anode. Okay, so the metal that's whose concentration is high, jun metal ko concentration high, the same metal will go and discharge at the both the electrodes. Okay, just one thing you need to keep in mind is oxidation and reduction. So anode ma jaile oxidation huncha and cathode ma jaile reduction huncha. So you should keep this in mind, else everything is correct. So is this clear? So this is the thing you need to remember now. This is the only thing that you need to. Hijoko, just erase that part where I told you that OH minus and SO4 will go like perfectly go and do the same thing.
क्याथोडमा
के भयो? Yes?
त्यो क्याथोडमा नि
Yes.
तपाईँले के भन्नुभयो आयोन्स उत्यो
So
हुन्छ
I'll
अरे
tell you. I'll
डिस्चार्ज
tell you again. I'll tell you again. So you just need to correct. Okay, I just need to correct myself. So अलिकति मजाले सुनायो. So if I'm doing the electrolysis with a copper sulfate solution with copper electrodes, like both the electrodes are copper, this is positive, this is negative. Now copper will dissociate, sulfate will dissociate, OH minus will be formed, H plus will be formed. Now what I told you yesterday was, since the concentration of copper is more, copper will be discharged at the negative electrode. Yes, this is correct. So copper will get discharged at the cathode. So at the cathode, it will be Cu2 plus 2E gives Cu metal. So this is totally correct. What I told you is correct. Now the mistake is in the anode part. So what I told you in anode, out of the two ions, any one will go and discharge according to the priority series. But no, again in the anode as well, same copper will go and discharge. But what the problem here is, anode is an oxidizing electrode, right? Anode is an oxidizing electrode, right? Right or not? So you have to make something to lose electron there, right? So copper cannot lose electrons. Is it clear, or do I explain it again? So this cannot lose electrons further, right? Copper ion cannot lose electron further because it has already lost 2 electrons. So the only thing that will migrate here is copper metal itself. So copper metal will go and lose its 2 electron, and copper ion will be formed. And this copper ion will come back into the solution. So copper sulfate is initially blue in color, right? So this process actually keeps the blue color intact. So blue color will not fade away as you do electrolysis. It will fade after some time, after copper is completely consumed. But the only thing that you need to change, like your whatever you studied yesterday, अलिकति change गर्नुपर्ने के हो भने, when the electrodes are made up of same metal that is in the solution, right? Both cathode and anode will have the same metal or its ion to be discharged. So since in cathode it is a reducing electrode, the ion will gain electron and copper metal will be released at the cathode. So cathode भनेको this negative one. So here you get copper metal to get discharged, right? And here copper metal will go and gain 2 electrons. I mean lose 2 electron and be copper ions. So in the anode, it will be like copper ions will be discharged. So this is the only difference you need to know. Okay. हजुर सो मैले हिजो यसो भनेको थिएँ नि त, राइट? सो वेन त्यही त हिजो मैले भनेको थिएँ नि त, वेन सेम इलेक्ट्रोड छ भने, सो एउटा यो प्रायोरिटी हेर्दैन, राइट? सो इन वान अफ द इलेक्ट्रोड जस्ट कपर विल गो एन्ड डिस्चार्ज, राइट? हो त्यति भनेको थिएँ मैले हिजो. नाउ मैले अर्को पनि के भनेको थिएँ भने, अन द अदर इलेक्ट्रोड यो दुईटाबाट एउटा जान्छ भनेको थिएँ, राइट? सो वान विच इज लोअर इन द सिरिज विल गो इन द अदर इलेक्ट्रोड एन्ड डिस्चार्ज, राइट? बट द्याट वाज रङ, द्याट वाज टोटली रङ. So the right thing is, even on the other electrode, same copper will only go. So दुईटै इलेक्ट्रोडमा कपर जान्छ. Okay? In cathode the ion will gain 2 electron and be a metal. So cathodeमा चाहिँ यहाँ चाहिँ metal भएर जान्छ. Okay? So in the anode, since anode is an oxidizing electrode, it will lose 2 electrons and be copper ion and be discharged at the anode. So that is the only difference you need to know. So when the electrode दुईटै इलेक्ट्रोडमा चाहिँ the same metal will go and discharge. Yes, exactly. दुईटै इलेक्ट्रोडमा कपरै जान्छ. So there will not be like this OH minus and SO4 going to the other electrode. No, this will not happen. So when this kind of case arises, both the electrodes will have the same metal or the metal ion discharged. Okay? त्यति मात्रै याद गर्नुपर्छ.
सुन्नु त
Yes.
के भन्छ उतिमा अघि त तपाईले त्यो क्याथोडमा भएको रियाक्सन लेख्नुभयो नि, Cu2 प्लस के भन्छ दुईटा इलेक्ट्रोन अन्त इक्वल टु Cu. त्यो चाहिँ नि क्याथोडमै गएर उति हुन्छ, Cu चाहिँ डिस्चार्ज हुन्छ, कपर मेटल डिस्चार्ज हुन्छ.
किनभने क्याथोडमा चाहिँ नेगेटिभ इलेक्ट्रोन बेसी छ नि त. सो इट हेज नेगेटिभ इलेक्ट्रोन एक्सेस, राइट? सो इट हेज द टेन्डेन्सी टु गिभ 2 इलेक्ट्रोन. सो दिस कपर विल बी डिस्चार्ज एट द क्याथोड. दिस कपर मेटल विल गेट डिस्चार्ज एट द क्याथोड.
रियाक्सन चाहिँ नि क्याथोडमा पुग्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै हुन्छ.
नो क्याथोडमा हुन्छ. क्याथोड पुग्नुभन्दा अगाडि कसरी हुनै सक्दैन, किनभने यो इलेक्ट्रोन पाउनु पर्यो नि त यसले. So for this thing to get the electron, it has to reach the cathode first. So the reaction is in the cathode. So that's why I write cathode reaction. Cathode reaction भनेको के हो? The reaction that is happening in the cathode, right?
Okay. So क्याथोडमा चाहिँ रियाक्सन भएर चाहिँ Cu चाहिँ डिस्चार्ज भएको.
Yes, Cu discharge भएको. त्यो त हिजै भनेको हो त. This the you should not be confused. I've told you this yesterday itself. The new thing is this part. So in the anode as well, the copper will go and discharge. That's it. That's the only difference.
Copper ion.
Yes. Cathode ma metal huncha. Anode ma copper ion will be discharged, which will eventually come back into the solution only. So त्यो आइहाल्छ solution मै. Okay. So this is not that difficult. It should not be difficult. So let's continue with today's class. Okay, I'll try to complete this chapter today. So we have electroplating first. Electroplating. So electroplating is using electrolysis to plate a small layer of a precious metal over some other metals, right? So the main reason why electroplating is done is to prevent prevent corrosion, and second one I told you yesterday only for decorative purposes, right? So to prevent corrosion, why? Because like if you plate metals which do not corrode easily, like gold or platinum or whatever it is, if you coat that over some metals that corrode easily, then that will place a protected layer over the metal, right? So this is the actual metal, and there is a small layer of coating over it. So this will provide a like protective layer for the inner metal to not to get oxidized or corrode, right? So first one is prevention of corrosion. Why electroplating is done? It is done to prevent corrosion, right? And second one, why it is done is for decorative purposes. I've told you yesterday only. Gold plated watches, gold plated bracelets, gold plated ornaments, these are done for decorative purposes. They look good, right? So this is why electroplating is done. So it's very simple how the apparatus of electroplating. So this is a electrolytic cell. So there is a cell where electrolysis happens, right? This is the electrolyte. Then we have the positive electrode and the negative electrode. So this is positive matlab anode, this is negative matlab cathode. Okay, so this is positive, this is negative. So now out of the two electrode, where does pure metal get discharged, where does metal get discharged, and where does ion get discharged? So in which electrode does metal get discharged? Metal is in cathode, so metal gets discharged at cathode and ion gets discharged at anode. So this is the thing you need to know. I just told you like 2 minutes ago, right? So now electroplating is coating, right? It's coating of a precious metal over something. So now according to your logic, which of these electrodes should be the material you want to coat? Like if you want to coat gold over a wristwatch, okay? So out of the two, which one should be your wristwatch? If you want to coat gold over your wristwatch, okay? So out of the two electrodes, one has to be the gold watch, because the wristwatch, because you want to coat gold over it. So which one of these two should be the gold? The wristwatch. Can anyone guess?
Cathode, I guess.
Yes, it is always cathode. So cathode, you'll place the article that is to be electroplated. So let's say I'm electroplating a spoon now. I can't draw a watch; it's difficult. So there's a spoon. So I'm electroplating a spoon with, let's say, a metal silver. So now this anode should be a block of pure silver, right? It should be a block of pure silver, and this cathode should be the item to be electroplated. So the thing you want to electroplate, because I've told you previously just 2 minutes ago that in the cathode metal gets discharged, right? So this metal through the electrolyte will come through the electrolyte and get discharged at the cathode. So we can coat a layer of this metal over this, right? So that is the reason why we always keep the cathode as the metal to be electroplated, the item to be electroplated, and anode is always a pure block of the metal that you want to electroplate. Okay, so this will be, anode will be the pure metal that you want to electroplate over something, and this will be the item you want your thing to get electroplated, right? So they're like a spoon, you want to get an electroplate, you want to electroplate a spoon with silver, so you put the cathode as the spoon and anode as a block of pure silver. Okay, so this is how electroplating works. Electroplating is basically an electrolyte. We have a cathode, we have an anode, we have a power supply, right? We have a power supply, and anode is always made up of the pure metal, not silver. You can generalize it as pure metal. And cathode is always made up of the item to be electroplated. So item which you want to get, which you want a coating of this metal on. So if you want this metal to be coated on this, so this cathode should be that material over which you want the coating, right? You need a power supply. So this is the general idea of electroplating, right? So there are, I think, three cases you need to study: electroplating of silver, electroplating of nickel. Only two. So you have to just study 2 cases. So first one is electroplating with silver. Electroplating with silver. So what do we need? First we need electrolyte. So electrolyte is, I'll write this formula. You'll don't get scared by the formula, okay? So electrolyte can either be sodium argento cyanide or potassium argento cyanide. So these are the electrolytes that can be used for electroplating with silver, because silver is Ag. So you can use sodium, this is called sodium argentocyanide, or potassium argentocyanide. Okay, sodium argentocyanide or potassium argentocyanide. So these two can be electrolytes for electroplating of silver. You have to remember this anyhow, right? It's there in the syllabus. You have to remember this. Then what is the cathode made up of? What is the cathode made up of? Can anyone tell me? Cathode?
त्यो silver.
No. Cathode is item to be electroplated.
Yeah, त्यही अब केलाई उठ्यो गर्ने.
That's not silver. No? Anode to silver. The anode will be pure silver. Anode will be pure silver. So cathode will be the item to be electroplated. So item over which you want the coating to happen, and anode should be pure silver. Like every time it should be pure silver for electroplating with silver, right? So what happens in the cathode? Can anyone tell me what happens in the cathode? Cathode reaction. So cathode ma ke huncha bhane silver will get deposited, right? Silver will get deposited. So silver metal should be your product. So how can you get silver metal? So you just add an electron to a silver ion. So when you add an electron to silver ion, you get silver metal deposited at the cathode. So similarly, if you have the anode reaction, for anode reaction you get Ag minus E negative gives Ag plus. Similar to the one that I just explained you with the copper sulfate solution wala. So in the cathode, pure silver will get deposited. So over that item that you have in the cathode, like a spoon or whatever it is, over that spoon you will get silver to be deposited by this reaction. And in the anode, the silver is getting reduced. So you have a silver you have like block of pure silver, right? So over time, that thing is getting reduced. That the size of the pure silver block will decrease over time. So if you are electroplating over a big substance, or a thulo material like you are electroplating, then you have to replace the anode periodically. So this has to be replaced periodically. Replaced periodically, because the same metal is just going from the anode, going to the electrolyte and electroplating itself in the cathode. So the anode will reduce over time, because it will decrease its size over time, it will decrease in quantity over time, because it is dissolving in the electrolyte and going in the cathode and electroplating itself, right? So anode has to be replaced periodically. So in the cathode, where the item to be electroplated is placed, there we have pure silver that is being discharged. Then in the anode, we have silver ion that is produced as a result of oxidation of this pure silver metal. So any doubts on this? Hazard? Okay, I'll need to explain it again. Okay, no problem. So I'm trying to electroplate silver. So only thing you need to know is the electrolyte, sodium argentocyanide. So I can't explain you this. This is a formula for this compound. It's called sodium argentocyanide. You have to remember this, right? Now we don't need to actually show the reaction of this dissociation, because like, okay, let's show it, no problem. Sodium argentocyanide la हामी dissociate गरे भने what? सुनिन मैले
हैन भयो
सुनिन मैले
हैन मैले.
So when you so I'll just show the dissociation reaction. So this is sodium ion forming plus Ag ion forming and cyanide ion that is produced. Then we have water as well. So water is also dissociating into OH minus plus H plus. So these two are not important, because we know that since the electrodes are made up of silver only, so it's always silver that is getting deposited, right? You don't need to care about any other thing. So since concentration of silver is high, silver will get deposited anytime. So we know that in the cathode, we figured out that will be the item to be electroplated, item to electroplate. So we'll need to place the item where we want the electroplating to be done. And anode, we have pure metal. Now what is cathode? Cathode is basically the negative electrode, right? So negative electrode bhaneko ke ho? Negative electrode bhane it has the tendency to give electrons. So Ag plus can receive one electron Ag plus can receive one electron to form silver metal, which is going to get deposited in the item to be electroplated. So if you have a spoon placed in the cathode, silver will start depositing over the spoon, right? Because since cathode is a negative electrode, or this the reducing electrode, it has a tendency to provide electrons to something. So it is providing electron to silver ion, right? So silver ion is getting an electron and converting it into silver metal. So this metal is being deposited at the cathode. Now at the anode, now anode is the positive electrode, so it is the reducing electrode. So what happens is here silver is losing electron to form silver ion. So now anode is basically a block of pure metal, right? So this metal is getting reduced to ions, and this ion is going into the electrolyte. So this is basically causing the size of the silver block to reduce over time. So that's why I put a thing called periodic replacement, because it'll get smaller and smaller. So anode ma ke huncha bhन्छ है, so anode ma ke huncha, we have pure metal, right? So we have pure metal in anode. So anode ma चाहिँ we have already decided that we have pure metal there. So anode reaction should start with a pure metal. So we put a pure metal. So what is the reaction possible with a metal? So metal can most probably lose an electron to form ion, right? So metal can most probably lose an electron to form an ion. Now this ion will go into the solution. So silver ion will go into the solution and it will go and electroplate at the cathode. So it should go and migrate at the cathode, so that it will be coated over the metal, right? So this process continues. So when this process continues, the metal is constantly getting reduced to its ion, and that ion is coming out from the metal and going into the electrolyte. So this is causing the size of the metal to decrease. So it will keep on decreasing. Pure metal ko size घट्दै जान्छ. The size of the silver block will keep on decreasing as the process is carried out, right? That's why we need a periodic replacement of the pure metal. So we need a periodic replacement of the silver pure block to carry out the process of electroplating. So I'll tell you again. So silver electroplating, we need an electrolyte of sodium argentocyanide, right? So this will dissociate in this reaction. This is not that important. So since concentration of silver is very high, in both the electrode we'll find silver, right? In the cathode, we already know, in the cathode we have the metal to be electroplated. So basically the metal that is to be electroplated will be released there, right? So silver ion will gain an electron and silver will be deposited at the cathode. Now since anode is a pure metal, so the reaction will start with the pure metal. Metal has a tendency to lose electron most of the time, so it will lose its electron and form a positive ion which goes into the solution. So this will basically cause the size of the anode to reduce. Size of the anode will reduce over time. So that's why we periodically replace the anode. So this is it for electroplating silver. Not that difficult, not that simple. Average. Any question?
यो क्याथोडमा छ नि तपाईले उते भन्नु नि अब के हुन्छ उतेले चाहिँ आयोनले चाहिँ उते गेन गरेर इलेक्ट्रोन्स गेन गरेर चाहिँ उते भएन मेटल
यस यस
अनि यो मेटल चाहिँ त्यही बस्छ आफ्नै क्याथोडमै बस्छ
obviously किन डिस्चार्ज हुँदैन नि त ती सो आफ्टर कन्भर्टिङ इन्टु मेटल इट गट स्टे इन द क्याथोड डिस्चार्ज भनेकै त्यो इल गेट डिस्चार्ज एट द क्याथोड इल स्टिक विथ द क्याथोड
अनि एनोडको चाहिँ लाइक उते भएर आयन फर्म भएर चाहिँ जान्छ उतेमा
आयन फर्म भएर इट क्यान स्टे इन द मेटल नि त बिकज मेटल इज मेटल राइट सो यु हेभ टु हेभ मेटल so that metal particle छ भने मात्रै मेटलमा होल्ड हुन सक्छ. नाउ इफ दिस इज कन्भर्टिङ इन्टु आयोन्स देन इट विल अभियसली फल ब्याक इन्टु द इलेक्ट्रोलाइट. अनि यो चाहिँ बेसिकली किन हो भने चाहिँ इट हेज टु मेन्टेन द फ्लो अफ द इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिङ राइट. सो वेन इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिङ स्टार्ट्स सो कन्सन्ट्रेसन अफ सिल्भर विल डिक्रिज इन द सल्युसन किनभने हाम्रो इलेक्ट्रोलाइटमा पनि सिल्भर छ राइट. सो फर्स्टमा यो इलेक्ट्रोलाइटको सिल्भर जान्छ क्याथोडमा राइट. सो दिस विल कज अ डिक्रिज इन द कन्सन्ट्रेसन अफ सिल्भर इन द इलेक्ट्रोलाइट राइट. सो टु फिल द ग्याप अफ द लाइक reducing number of silver in the electrolyte, so anode but a silver ion will go into the electrolyte. Okay, so we are trying to maintain the concentration of silver in the solution. That's the main reason. Clear?
Yeah.
Anyone else has any doubt? Anyone else?
Anode को फेरि बुझाइदिनुस् न.
Anode को okay. So हामीलाई के थाहा छ in the anode we have pure metal. Okay, so we have pure metal. So here in this case we have silver. So what is anode? Anode भनेको it is the anode भनेको it is the positive electrode. So positive electrode भनेको it is the oxidizing electrode. So it has a tendency to oxidize whatever comes to it. So silver is going there, so it has a tendency to oxidize silver. So it will lose electrons. So oxidation भनेको loss of electron. So this will cause silver to lose an electron and form silver ion, right? Now this silver ion will go and fill the vacancy in the electrolyte, because electrolyte के थियो हाम्रो? Sodium argentocyanide, right? So we had an electrolyte of sodium argentocyanide. Now this this silver goes to the cathode to get discharged, right? So यहाँ एउटा vacant space बस्यो silver को. So there is a vacant space for silver, and we need to maintain the concentration of silver. So just to maintain the concentration of silver, the ion that is produced at the anode goes and fills the gap, right? So this process continues. So this causes the anode to reduce over time. Anode ko size घट्दै जान्छ, because we are taking out silver ion every time from the silver block. So that will cause the decrease in size of the anode, right? So this is what's happening at the anode. So that's why we, like जहिले भन्छु म, it's very important, we periodically replace the anode. We have to periodically replace the anode. Okay? अब बुझ्यो? Okay. So there is another one, that is electroplating with nickel. So I want you to do this as a homework. So what all I want a diagram. First I'll tell you what I want. I want the diagram. I want the ion reaction. I want the cathode and anode reaction. And I want the conclusion. Conclusion भनेको where does the nickel go and stick to, and what do we do, like periodic replacement, whatever, all the terms that I used, I want all those. So here what you're doing is electroplating nickel, electroplating a element, electroplating a spoon with nickel. Okay, now the electrolyte is nickel sulfate, and you're electroplating a spoon with nickel. So this is your assignment for today. Same thing. So I just did the electroplating of silver, right? So I used sodium argentocyanide here. Electrode, you have to know that, right? Anode is the pure nickel, cathode is the spoon. This is very simple, right? There's no definite, there's no like, I don't need to specify you the electrode. If I'm telling you that I'm electroplating something with nickel, you should be confident that anode is the pure nickel and cathode is the thing that I want to electroplate. That is the spoon in this case, right? So I want the diagram. I want the ion reaction, that is the dissociation reaction of nickel sulfate, right? It is aqueous solution of nickel sulfate, so it has water in it, and I need cathode and anode reaction, and I need a conclusion for that. So it is electroplating of nickel in a spoon, right, by using nickel sulfate as the electrolyte. So that is your homework. So just note it down.
Ion reaction भनेपछि के भनेको?
Ion reaction भनेको जस्तै sodium argentocyanide मा मैले के गरेँ, I did something like this, right? Sodium argentocyanide लाई मैले dissociate गरेर sodium बनाएँ, cyanide बनाएँ, अनि Ag बनाएँ, right? And water लाई dissociate गरेर के गरेँ, I made H plus and OH minus. So this is the ion reaction or dissociation reaction.
निकल मा चाहिँ त्यस्तो फर्मुलाहरु छैन?
यो
त्यस्तो खालके
यसको बदली निकल सल्फेट छ. In place of this like entire big electrolyte, I have a small nickel sulfate. के चाहिँ?
के सिल्भरमा चाहिँ के भन्छ इलेक्ट्रोलाइट चाहिँ उयो हो, के हो, सोडियम.
Yes, sodium argentocyanide. Yes. यसको इलेक्ट्रोलाइट चाहिँ यो. निकलको लागि चाहिँ निकल सल्फेट is the electrolyte. Okay, so this is your homework. This is there in the syllabus, like in the ICSE as well. So only two things are there: electroplating with silver and electroplating with nickel. It's exactly the same. I did the silver part, you do the nickel part. And one more hint I'll give you: valency of valency of nickel is 2. Okay, so if nickel forms an ion, it will be Ni2 plus. Okay, it will not be like silver Ag plus, right? Since valency of nickel is 2, it will form an ion Ni2 plus. So I want you to solve this. You have to send it to me by what's the day today? Thursday ki Friday?
Friday.
It's Friday, right? So I want this by Sunday. Everyone, okay? Now I don't know what will I do, but I want everyone to submit this by Sunday. Everyone, Sunday. Final and last date for you to submit. Okay? So this is electroplating. Not that difficult, right? It's not that difficult. You just need to know that cathode ma ke huँदैछ. Cathode ma jaile metal, every time metal will get displaced at the cathode, right? And ion will be produced at the anode. So since something is getting displaced at the cathode, so the impure material where you want to electroplate, that has to be the cathode, and the pure metal of whatever electroplating you want, so that should be the anode. So that's not that difficult. It should be simple.
Morning question सोधौँ एउटा
Yes, please.
यस्तो एउटा मैले अघि त्यो गर्दाखेरि नि केमिस्ट्री गर्दाखेरि त्यो एउटा थियो कि अगर मैले के भन्छ इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस अफ त्यो गरेँ अरे हैन डाइल्युट सोडियम क्लोराइड त्यहाँको चाहिँ अर्को केसमा चाहिँ लाइक कन्सन्ट्रेटेड सोडियम क्लोराइड
Electrolysis of what?
डाइल्युट सोडियम क्लोराइड र कन्सन्ट्रेटेड सोडियम क्लोराइड सल्युसन
Okay.
त्यो गरे हैन डाइल्युट भनेको त सल्युट कम्ती भएको हैन कम्ती भएको त्यहाँको कन्सन्ट्रेटेड भनेको बेसी भएको हैन
Correct.
अनिखेरि अब लाइक अब मेरोमा के भन्छ डाइल्युट भएपछि के भन्छ उ त्यो NaCl तल छ सो NaCl मा अब लाइक Na र H मा
इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सिरिज फलो गर्छ. ओके, सो कन्सन्ट्रेटेडमा गएपछि इल नट फलो बिकज कन्सन्ट्रेसन इज मोर, राइट? सो इट इज नट नेसेसरी द्याट इलेक्ट्रोडै सोडियमको हुनुपर्छ भनेर. इट इज नट द्याट नेसेसरी. इफ द कन्सन्ट्रेसन इज हाई, अगर सल्युसनमा त्यो सल्युट बेसी छ भने यु डोन्ट निड द इलेक्ट्रोड्स टु बी द सेम. ओके, जस्ट फर रेफरेन्स मैले भनेको कि इलेक्ट्रोड सेम छ भने कन्सन्ट्रेसन बेसी हुन्छ, राइट? सो आई क्यान ह्याभ लाइक दिस, आई टेल यु वेट. I can have something like a sodium chloride solution, right? Sodium chloride solution that is concentrated, and this will dissociate into Na plus Cl minus, OH plus, OH minus, H plus. So out of these two, which one will get displaced according to the electrochemical series?
H.
No, yeah, according to the electrochemical series, it will be H, right? But since the concentration of NaCl is more, Na will get displaced. Okay, so that can be done. That is possible as well. You don't need the electrode to be the same, like exactly the same whatever the metal is. Okay, so it can have like inert electrodes like platinum electrode जहाँ use हुन्छ नि, whenever they use platinum electrode, they use platinum because it's inert. It doesn't react with something. It doesn't react with anything, because that's the reason why we have platinum in the lowest, right? In the electrochemical series of metals, we have platinum in the lowest and sodium in the like top. I told you that top देखि bottom the reactivity will decrease. So potassium is the most reactive and platinum is the least reactive. Okay, so platinum is used as electrode in these cases. तिमीले भनेको केसमा when concentration is more, concentrated use हुन्छ, so platinum is used. So they'll work exactly as I told you. So the concentration, if concentration is more, you don't think about electrochemical series. You just think about, since this concentration is more, this will go and discharge. That's it. Okay, you don't need to consider about the electrochemical series. Okay.
अनि अन्तखेरि तपाईले भन्नुभयो हैन त्यस्तो हुन्छ. अन्तखेरि अब लु के भन्छ एनी डिस्चार्ज भयो अरे त्यहाँको तपाईको रिएक्सन एट क्याथोड चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ? तपाईले कस्तो गर्नुहुन्छ रिएक्सन एट क्याथोड चाहिँ?
रिएक्सन एट क्याथोड मतलब
भनेको चाहिँ अब Na गयो भने त NaC त्यही हुन्छ, लाइक Na प्लस छ भने Na प्लस के भन्छ E माइनस हुन्छ इक्वल्स टु Na हुन्छ हैन?
यस
त्यो हुनुपर्ने. तरखेरि चाहिँ पेज नम्बर 109 मा चाहिँ खै मैले उल्टा हेरेको कि के भएको. 109 मा हेर्नु त.
ओके,
खै मैले उल्टा हेरेको हुन्छ.
पेज नम्बर 109 मा के छ?
तल छ नि बक्स.
ओके,
त्यसमा नम्बर 3. त्यसमा हेर्नु त रिएक्सन एट क्याथोड.
reaction at anode, reaction at cathode. reaction at cathode. Ions migrating to cathode, sodium and hydrogen. It depends on, I think it's not mentioned, right, what electrode is being used. So it depends on the electrode. So it's not given anywhere in the table which electrode is being used. So it's not given only the electrode couldn't use huँदैछ. So it totally depends on the electrode, right? Just now I told you, like if inert electrodes are being used, then there'll be something different. So if the same electrode, like copper sulfate ma copper ke electrode हुँदैछ नि, it'll be different. So when I have copper sulfate solution and I have copper electrode, so what will happen at the cathode and anode? What will go in cathode and what will go in anode? So if I have copper sulfate solution with copper electrodes, so what will go at cathode and what will go at anode?
Copper sulfate solution cathode मा उति जान्छ यसले copper
Anode ma
copper
anode ma copper ion निस्किन्छ, right? So this happens when you have copper electrodes. Now when you have like platinum electrodes and you have high concentration of copper sulfate, okay, again the same thing, you have highly concentrated copper sulfate solution, right? But now you have platinum electrodes. Now the difference will be copper जान्छ cathode ma, that is for sure. Copper will always go at the cathode. Now since the electrode is what is this, inert electrode, now H2O बाट एउटा जान्छ, so H plus will go at the anode. So now copper will not go in both the electrodes. So only when electrodes are active. So I haven't told you about this. I wanted to tell you at the last when electro refining आउँछ त्यति बेला. So we have like active electrodes and passive electrodes. Active electrodes, not passive. We call it inert electrodes. So active electrodes भनेको, the electrode is made up of an ion which is present as an electrolyte. Just like if I have a copper sulfate solution, my electrode is made up of copper. So that is an active electrode. So active electrodes are this thing, copper will go on both the electrodes. So copper will go and discharge on both the electrodes in different form. In one electrode it will go as metal, in other electrode it will go as an ion, right? So when inert electrode is there, copper will go on the cathode. So cathode ma copper जान्छ, but in the anode it will go, one of the anions will go into the anode. So that is the difference between active and inert electrodes. I wanted to tell you after this electrode refining, यति चाहिँ याद राख न, just remember this. Yes.
त्यो यसमा भनेको चाहिँ उत्यो इनर्ट भनेको चाहिँ यस्तो हो, लाइक डिफरेन्ट उत्यो सल्युसन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ डिफरेन्ट उत्यो.
Exactly. No, इनर्ट भनेको त्यस्तो हैन. इनर्ट भनेको चाहिँ something that does not react, like a platinum electrode. Okay.
कुन चाहिँ रियाक्ट गर्दैन प्लाटिनम अन्त?
Most probably platinum मै युज हुन्छ, platinum या त gold silver. Platinum gold silver. Electrochemical series को bottom 3-4 हुन्छ नि. So those things are called inert electrodes. Yes.
ओके बुझे. अनिखेरि उतेमा चाहिँ अगर लाइक उतेमा हेर्नु त अन्त त्यही 109 कोही उतेमा एक्जाम्पल्समा यस्तो मात्रै लेखेको छ त, इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस अफ कन्सन्ट्रेटेड NaCl सल्युसन भनेर मात्रै लेखेको छ त त्यहाँ त अन्त. त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीले कसरी चेक गर्नु कि इनर्ट हो कि एक्टिभ हो?
That will be given. I think something is wrong here. So it is not given about the electrodes, right? It's given the हेर न C मा, just read it. 109 option number C, nature of electrode use. Electrode used in the process of electrolysis are either inert or active. So you have to, like यस्तो दिएको छ भने, you have to do the electrolysis for both the cases. So when you have an active electrode, when you have inert electrode. So they'll not ask you this way. They'll not ask you for sure.
दादा मैले यो एउटा बुझिन. त्यहाँको त्यो 109 मा टेबलमा या छ रियाक्सन एट क्याथोड लेखिराख्छ नि त्यो जुनमा पनि.
Yes.
त्यसमा चाहिँ नि के भएको त्यो उत्योमा चाहिँ हाइड्रोजनसित चाहिँ के भएको, किन चाहिँ उत्यो हाइड्रोजन चाहिँ आयोन पनि हुँदैछ, उत्यो पनि हुँदैछ, मेटल पनि हुँदैछ?
Metal कहाँ हुन्छ हाइड्रोजन? Hydrogen cannot exist as H. So you can't find hydrogen as H in the atmosphere. Hydrogen will always exist as a covalent molecule H2. So first reaction. That's why we are like balancing. We have to like keep everything stable, right? Everything has to be in stable state. So everything wants to be in stable state. So even hydrogen atom wants to be in the stable state. So to make them stable, two hydrogen atoms are combined to form a hydrogen molecule. This is the hydrogen gas that we have in the atmosphere. So for that we are doing that. Okay.
सो हामीले नि सबै ग्यासेसको लागि त्यस्तै गर्नुपर्छ है
No,
जस्तो
it
CL को
depends नि
लागि
अब कति ग्यासहरू अब इट क्यान एक्जिस्ट एज अ सिंगल मोलिक्युल लाइक क्लोरिनहरू सबै डबलमै बस्छ क्लोरिन ब्रोमिन आयोडिनहरू होइन सो नाउ इफ यु हेभ मेटल्स लाइक कपर so you don't write Cu2, right? So you don't write Na2, right? So these are all single, they can exist single, right? So just and take it and put them. So it depends on how much you know about them. So gases like hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, they don't exist as atoms, they exist as molecules, right? That's the most stable state for them. So that's why we like do this, bring them in the molecular state. Okay.
And one more thing, त्यो रियाक्सन एट एनोड भन्ने छ नि त्यसमा चाहिँ नि कहाँदेखि त्यो 4 आयो त्यहाँदेखिको त्यस्तो कसरी भयो
Where is the 4 part? You have to balance that. You have to balance it. That's all balancing. All balancing. That's all balancing. सबै balance गरेको त्यो सबै. You have to be familiar with this balancing and thing. So this is, I think, for electroplating. So you understood the homework, right? What's the homework about? It's electroplating of nickel with nickel sulfate solution, right? So you have to do that. This is almost the end of the chapter. There's one more topic left. Yeah, this is it for today. So I'll complete electro refining tomorrow.